it's really nice here, but the energy of the place is vast.
The energy is
like if you come in with malaligned intentions or too much oh, I'm gonna build this hotel and it's gonna look like this. Costa Rica has a way of just flipping you on your back and being no, you surrender to what wants to be created.
Welcome to the second episode of From Toronto to Costa Rica. In our first episode, we delved into the inspiring journey of Emery, who decided to join ژولیا and friends from Ecstatic Dance Toronto on a spiritual exploration in the heart of Costa Rica. We pick up where we left off. Amid and Ian embarked on an unforgettable journey, taking a flight from Toronto Pearson International Airport to the enchanting Juan Santa Marta International Airport. From there, their adventure unfolded as they traveled to Alajuela, where a night of serenity awaited them. But that was just the beginning. Continuing their quest, Amid and Ian ventured further to San Mateo and La Covilla, a place where ژولیا and their friends had gathered for a residential retreat.
Good morning from beautiful Costa Rica. Wow, چقدر خوشگله اینجا. Unbelievable. هرچی بیشتر ما میستم میرم اینجا خوشگلتر و خوشگلتر داره میشه. Beautiful Costa Rica. اینجایی هم که هستیم اسمش هست لا کوویلا اکوویلج ویلاس و خیلی باحال. کامیونیتی مثلا 150 تا خانواده اینجا زندگی میکنن و یکی از چیزهای خوبی که دارن مثلا ریسایکلینگشون، کامپوست کردن مواد غذایی مثلا پوست موز یا فروتشون یا هرچی که هست اونا رو دوباره کمپوست میکنن.
This village isn't your typical neighborhood. It's designed to be a neighborhood of the future, built in a lush valley in Costa Rica. The property is on 170 acres of fertile farmland, including an abundant food forest with thousands of fruit trees, edible community gardens with natural springs that supply the water. Each neighbor has their own private land and home, and they all share a community center, pool, hot tub, yoga and meditation shala, co-working hub, garden, and sacred spaces tucked throughout the property. Currently, there are over 135 neighbors from 32 different countries, including many local Costa Rican families. This is truly a community of cultures.
اینجا یه گاردن دارن که فردا هر هفته بسکت پیکینگ دارن و خود اهالی که تو اینجا هستن این اکوویلا با هم میکارن، با هم برداشت میکنن و با هم استفاده میکنن و یه زندگی و لایف استایل خیلی باحالی داره. صبحان یوگا و شنا و This is Blue Zone. و هم که دوست داشته باشین و شاید یه چنجی باشه برای خود من که شد و شاید هم یه چنجی شما لازم داشته باشین. امیدوارم که هر اتفاق خوبی که توی زندگی قراره برامون بیفته برای هممون بیفته. برسم به کلاس یوگا. اینترویو دارم با ایان، قرار راجع به لاو و ریلیشنشیپ صحبت بکنیم. Let's rock and roll. I'm here with my brother from another mother, Ian.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm very well.
Welcome to the Change Show. I know you are a change maker. Can you please introduce yourself to the audience and people are watching the show?
I'm a coach. My favorite thing to coach on is love and relationships.
Love and relationship. Wow.
And that means self-love too. Right, so
Self-love. You're starting with self-love. I love that.
Well, sure. So I mean, that's how to attract the right partner.
We are here again.
We are.
We didn't know what happened.
But if I spend 80% of my day feeling guilty, angry, and resentful, or bitter, or frustrated, or something, then I'm going to attract a partner who is okay with that. You know, who's like, well, yeah, I want to help my partner get out of their frustration and anger and guilt, right? Yeah. And there are totally people like that. Right?
Yeah, okay.
And I believe that you can attract a person and grow together. Like for sure, I've done that in every relationship that I've been in.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another way into relationship too, which is to really like anchor into the self, to really like be on that journey of like self growth already, and then you're gonna find a partner who wants to complement that journey of self growth.
Beautiful. I like that.
She's coming.
Two, three.
People have a lot of misunderstandings about conflict these days. That's one of the patterns that I notice in my clients. It's like, I mean, I could just ask you, like, what even is a conflict? What does that mean? How do you work with that? How do you solve that? Does that mean I need to leave? Does that mean I should stay and hang on? Does that mean we need to talk about it a bunch? Does that mean we need a therapist? Like, do you see, like, conflict is so confusing for people these days.
Yeah. That basically you are coaching people for this to just find the right.
Yeah, I help people people like find their mate. That's true. Like I work with them until like to be more and more themselves.
Okay.
And then after like, well, as they're becoming more and more themselves, they're going to attract like a partner that appreciates them in that journey. So that's one thing I help with.
Like you coach them to find the right person, like you want to say? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Sure. But I do it in a very specific way, but yes, I do.
So can you help me to find my right person and my soulmate?
Yes.
Can you do that?
Of course.
Promise?
Yes. We have to get to work now.
Let's work on that.
We're gonna find all the places that you don't love yourself. Yeah.
Oh, so that's the trick.
Yeah.
So you're gonna say which part you don't like yourself.
Yeah. And then we're gonna work on that. And as soon as you're on, this is the thing. It's not about fixing, but as soon as your perspective and you are the representation of someone working towards loving themselves, you're already there. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
There's no destination, but if you're not in that journey, then you're gonna attract someone who doesn't want you to be in that journey.
So love yourself every day. That's the key. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Are you agree with me?
I want to share one thing, okay? I heard this quote today. It was Teal Swan, actually. And the question is, it's like a question to ask yourself whenever you have a decision. What would a person who loves themselves do in this circumstance? And if you do what a person who loves themselves would do in any decision, in any moment, well, guess what? You become a person who loves yourself.
Wow.
A person who takes loving action towards this. And I just loved it.
I loved it too. That's a very big quote. And we need to just find all the codes of success, love, and prosperity. We are here in the beautiful Eco Villa. And do you want to just tell what is the Eco Villa? Is that for people they don't know and they're going to be interested to move to Costa Rica, or they like to be in Costa Rica for change, for better lifestyle and better, they call here Buluzum.
Yep.
They call Buluzum. So stay tuned. He's gonna just disclose all information.
The structure we're in right now is called the Rancho. And this is one structure. It's a really nice natural structure in a community called La Ecovilla. And La Ecovilla is one of like 5 eco villages in this valley called the Machuca River Valley. And so I'm living here right now. I'm also a part of a village called Alegria Village.
Alegria Village.
And there's many more coming and that exist here. And really an eco village is a place where people come together with shared values, I would say. It's not like they have the same belief system or the same view on even what a community is necessarily, but they have shared values like ecology, regeneration, community. And there's lots of potlucks. There's yoga and the yoga shara, meditation. You can meet cool people like this guy when they come through and visit. They're like these melting pots, these hot spots for a community.
That's our community. Actually, last night I went to the potluck party here.
Right.
Amazing people, nice people, mostly professional family, lots of kids. Here is like a mostly family, good people gather and sharing a good vibe and ambience. I want to tell this much from my understanding, and today is the second day of me in Costa Rica, and that's an honor to meet you, brother. You share your experience, and I see how nice and how kind you are, instructing people to be in a position either they're never thinking about it. And when you guys was doing it, I got some footage, so I'm gonna share that footage so you will see what a magic this man delivered to the community. And you told me about some of the entrepreneurship of people. Do you want to just disclose some for people that are watching? What's exactly, so they're roughly like what's ideas?
You want me to tell you a little bit about the professional?
Professional, that's right. Yeah, people they like to know because they want to know who's this good-looking young man and what he's doing. And by the way, he moved from United States of America to Costa Rica, and
one year ago.
1 year ago. And are you happy you live here in the beautiful Costa Rica?
I live in paradise.
My
house is in a garden.
Wow.
The whole eco village is basically a garden.
I love that.
Fruit grows on the majority of the trees here.
Okay.
It's amazing.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And this is like a dream come true, let's say. This is like a dream come true. First day I came here, so that's going to be maybe boring area, eco village, but I see early morning, I see that's beautiful yoga community, After that, you can jump into the pool and there's activity. Are you ready for change? And this is a change. Are you agree with me?
This is a change.
This is a change.
This is definitely a change.
This is a change. Like, this is a big change. Like, you have in your life and your family, as you said, they do live there, and you can have a best life in US even, and so some things bring you here means more value than the place you do live. And for us, we do live in Canada because of the cold. That's the best safe haven we can escape from cold. As much as I love Canada, as much as I love Toronto, and I'm telling to the Canadian, I love Toronto. They say, are you crazy? I say, I'm not crazy, I love.
Well, you were like, oh, is it better here? And I was like, well, I don't think it's better.
It's not better.
It's different.
That's different.
Right? And people's bodies, people's body minds, their mental health, their physical health does better in different environments, depending on who they are. So let's like Toronto's not worse than Costa Rica, or like Costa Rica's not like better than Toronto. And some people's bodies and minds might be healthier here. Like if you're where you are and you think about how cold and dreary it is, like you might consider moving somewhere warmer. Like that's just, on one sense, common sense. But like, you're like, when you find your right environment, and not only your right environment, like climate-wise, but your right environment socially, invited into the work that you love to do the best, right? Like. That's when you know that you found your fit places on Earth, communities on Earth. So
you believe in anywhere you do live, as long as you adapting yourself to that ambience.
And some people might like that, but here, okay, here's one thing: it's easy living, right? Like, I mean, I literally can walk around my neighborhood and pick bananas. I get a veggie basket delivered to me once a week from the communal garden, right? Like, I wouldn't have to own anything other than shorts and a t-shirt. T-shirt optional, like, So
for me, it's a must. For you, it's optional because you have a nice thin body and six-pack. You like to show off your badge. For me, I like to have my t-shirt on for now, and maybe that's the change I'm looking. I love surfing, brother.
Oh,
believe
yeah.
it or not, and you know, I have a little bit extra weight, little bit. Not that.
understood.
Do you think this spiritual jungles here is going to help you just discover more? Do you think so?
Well, things happen quick here.
It's happening.
So warning, if you're thinking about moving to Costa Rica, you're going to a wild place. And what I mean is it's not that wild. Like, I live in a house, like, it's really nice here.
Mhm.
But the energy of the place moves fast.
The energy is
Like if you come in with malaligned intentions or too much like, oh, I'm gonna build this hotel and like it's gonna look like this. Costa Rica has a way of just like flipping you on your back and being like, no, you surrender to what wants to be created here. This is a long conversation. We probably won't go all the way into it, but it's a really good place to learn who you truly are. Yeah.
Thank you for all of this you're doing for community, and God bless you. And you will see the change show. I'm gonna go hopefully today on your event.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
Can I share how to find myself?
Yeah, absolutely.
How you can find myself?
Absolutely.
Okay. Go on Instagram. I'm Ian.inspires on Instagram. You can find my webpage through that.
Okay.
Instagram is the best.
Any website, anything you want to just say?
Yeah, but it's a little hot. Oh, yeah. It's
I'm gonna just put your website here
Perfect.
under
IanInspires.com.
Ian inspired. You inspire my mind right now.
You inspired me to get on camera. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for watching Costa Rica. Just hold on.
There we go. We got the hearts, right?
We got the heart finally. Okay, that's a problem I have to fix.
There's no problem.
There's no problem. Okay.
But you are going to start committing to loving yourself.
Okay, I will do. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Beautiful Costa Rica. And where is this place again, name?
Well, this is the Machuca Valley. We're in Maiko Villa.
Maiko Villa. Whatever he said. All the way. برجت ممنون از اینکه نگاه میکنین، وقت میذارین. این برای بنفیت خودتونه. Trust me. You're not doing me any favor. من بعد از لحظه هم استفاده کنم، بیشتر برم، ولی تایمم میذارم جلو دوربین که با شماها شیر بکنم این لحظات خوبو و برجت خوبه که خودم هم یه کاپیشو داشته باشم. So it's a win-win situation for everyone. Don't forget to subscribe and share with the friends you like to know about these changes. Love you all. Get ready for big change. امید امیری.